Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Angeles City. I am here on the construction site on a Tuesday afternoon right around 3:40, 3:45. I'm away from the site actually a little bit because there's a lot of noise going on, because there's a lot of work going on, which makes me very, very happy. So I was here yesterday, did some video, and I think the other day too. So I'll show you that video and then we'll do a little walkthrough now and see what's going on. So stay tuned. This is a great site. So they have started to put the insulation down and the roof. They're trimming up this piece here a little bit. They'll pull it off and then they'll run the insulation down. But they just started this afternoon, I guess, because I was over here a few hours ago and they weren't doing this yet. They didn't think they were going to start till tomorrow. But looks like they have about a quarter of the roof done already, which is great news. So we're here on the site. It's towards the end of the day, 5 o'clock. Just about 5 o'clock. They're still working, trying to squeeze every minute we can out of them. But you can see that they have the insulation in the roof, about a quarter of it up. And get a lot of questions about the roof and the insulation. I mentioned in the last vlog, I'm using 10 mm double-sided thermal foam insulation. And this is the first time that I've ever been involved with this type of insulation. But I talked to the roofer, the foreman, and he explained how it's installed. So there's no ventilation up in the roof, or at least not any opening. The ridge cap, where the peak is, I guess there's a bit of a gap, but there's no gap with the insulation there. But the way he explained it to me, and I'm sure there's many roofers out there that maybe can chime in and disagree or confirm, but the way this foil works is as the heat builds up there, it'll come down and it goes into the soffit here, what they call span rails. It's perforated, so there's holes in it, so it allows the hot air to vent out. How efficient that is, I don't know, but that's how they do, at least that's how they're doing my roof. So they're digging the trench to put the sewer line. So they're gonna dig that here in front of the garage, and down there they already started to dig that. They keep asking about all this trash. They were supposed to have it cleaned out last week, and every time I ask, it's on Saturday, sir, on Saturday. So, yeah, but what do I know? It definitely would be much easier to dig this out if all this shit wasn't back here. But they do what they want to do. Want to dig around all this shit and make it more difficult. That's what they're gonna do. But yeah, that's the lines coming out of the house. That one's busted there, so they're gonna have to repair that. And then yeah, we got the gutters in and the roof. So they are shutting down for the day. I don't know that I've ever seen this many guys here at once. Probably, oh shit. There's probably 20, 25 guys here today. A big chunk of them were the roofers. So they're all getting in their little truck to get out of here. But yeah, we're moving right along. That's how they get the roof material up on the roof. It's a human pulley system. And there you have it. Sheet by sheet. It's in the walk-in closet in the master bedroom. Taking a look at the roof. So they are moving along on the roof. Much more cooler up here. I know it's still a little bit, but at least it's a bit more bearable for the workers. And they are continuing to work on leveling for the tile. So Kuya is marking it with this water in the tube. And you got over here too. I ain't never seen that technique before. Is that a Filipino leveling tool? So you got that filled up with water. I guess they're marking it. Okay, so they are marking on the wall. So it's level there and level here with this tube with water in. And what they explained to me is then they will measure from this line down and from that line down to make sure it's the same distance to the tiles when they do this wet packing thing that they do, or dry packing. We'll talk more about that when we get to that point. So apparently that will make sure that the tiles are all level with the same distance, or the same level all the way around. Why they don't do it from the roof, I don't know, or from the ceiling, I don't know, but it's my daughter's bedroom. The roof is just about done there. All done in the hall. Partially done in the master's bedroom. Moving along. Working up there now. And in the spare bedroom. And in the living room. The Kuya is out there finishing up some of the Harlins, and he also chipped away to run the downspout down through a piece of the concrete there. So we got the last shipment of tiles. So that'll do it for all of the tiles. It's a buttload of tiles. So we get all the tiles, this row of tiles for the garage. And then these tiles are all the same. These are for the walls of all of the comfort rooms, the bathrooms. So here in the Philippines, they normally tile the bathroom walls. And that's what all of these tiles are gonna be for. And then we got a buttload of tiles. And then the tiles in here, these are the wood plank tiles that are gonna go in the upstairs. And then underneath there are the tiles for the bathroom floor and all the tiles for the outdoor living area. And then these tiles, they're the 60 by 120, which are the bigger ones. That's going to be the tiles for the ground floor here. So we're here in the master bath, and they started the waterproofing, and they'll finish that up either today or tomorrow. But they have energized the plumbing, so they have water running through the plumbing, and so far so good. They'll let that on all night, and tomorrow I think they might also actually add some air to it, some pressurized air. But looks good so far. So they just finished running part of the drain for the water closets, the toilets. They'll connect that into the septic tank. They're finishing outside, and they are finishing up on the main portion of the roof. Yeah, so they have the water running into the house right now, temporarily anyhow. And these pipes are for the water closet. So that'll do it for this vlog. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments section. If you like this type of material and you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified when I post new vlogs. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for joining. We'll see you next time. Take care.